brings me out is my daughter goes to school here, and then I'm an undecided candidate or participant. It narrowed it down to 2 men. My question would be to him would be about our foreign aid. We have so much outreach. Why not more inreach for what's going on here in America? We're part of a ministry called Celebrate Freedom, and we reach out to people that have been knocked down but not knocked out. And I can take you 2 miles down this road and show you men and women living in the woods. And I mean, I agree with what's happening across our seas, but what about right here in the United States?
Question is about poverty in this country and comparing it to the money that we gave to Haiti. How much money do we spend in foreign aid?
Billions.
What percentage of the overall budget do we spend in foreign aid? 5%. Less than 0.5%. Okay? And I don't know about you, but when I see a disaster of the scale of Haiti, I don't think I'm going to sit in the sidelines and say suffer. Okay? I mean, hold on. Back in 1960, 20% of the 1960, 60% of the government was the military. Today it's 20%. Foreign aid is 0.5%. 80% is programs to help take care of the folks, in many cases, who are living in those woods. It's not that there's 72 means tested entitlement programs. 72. Plus a whole bunch of block grants that give the states the flexibility to deal with a lot of these issues. The problem is that it's not the problem of too few resources coming from government. It's the problem that I talked about before. The problem is in the home. The problem is in the churches. The problem is in the community. These men and women living in these woods are not the federal government's problem. They're your neighbors.
It's great. You had a lot of good answers, and like I said, I came here undecided, and I'm leaving undecided.
Did you hear anything that might sway you his way, or are you leaving here just as undecided as you came?
No, that's a great question. The faith part of it, the family, the responsibility of the church. I am 100% for that, and that was exactly where my heart is, and that's exactly what's going on in this town. There's ministries called La Haya, and there's ministries called Bridge Ministry, and they literally have a ministry right under the bridge where they cook eggs, they bacon, and they bring, but it's all funded by churches or people or things of that kind.
Do you agree with his position that this type of issue is not an issue for the government, it's an issue for your neighbors, your communities, and your churches?
Yeah, we got to step up. We got to know what's going on right in our back door. We're as strong as as our weakest link. We got to be strong within. Yes, I do agree with that. But I just want to make sure the government knows what's going on right in our own backyard, right here where the heartbeat is. It's not across the seas, but it's right here.